They say arts is an expression of the mind. Here we are together with a fellow, with a brother, who is going to tell us. First, he will introduce himself to us before we proceed.
My name is Zinbe Sabo Gushi. I hail from Balankale village of Pankshin local government. My early childhood was here in Pankshin. I went to Central Primary School Pankshin. From there, I proceeded to Government College Pankshin. And from Government College Pankshin, I went to SPS Kefi.
Yes.
Basic studies then. But shortly while I was there, I secured admission in Federal College of Education, Pankshin, where I came to study fine and applied arts. Initially, I was a science student throughout my secondary school time, but this art thing, like I said, it's inborn. Somehow I tried to run away from it, but I saw myself being dragged back to it. Each time I tried to study something else, I just see myself coming back to art. And that was how I found myself in Federal College of Education, Pankshin. I did fine and applied arts between 1994 to 1997. So I came out with credit in the double major of fine and applied arts.
So another thing is that did you start with painting your pictures, or how did you get the pictures? You get it from your mind before you put them into paper, or you just look at this, you see a picture and you just draw it?
Well, at this level, I will say it's a little bit of both. Sometimes you see something and you get inspired and you want to present it artistically.
Yes.
But most times art is driven by emotions.
Okay.
So you wake up one day and you just feel like, just like any other creative discipline.
Yes.
You can wake up and you want to tell a story. From the time I started taking that seriously,
Yes.
my NCE works during my stay in Federal College of Education.
Yes.
I think I have some of them, but they are not really here. I have archived them somewhere.
Maybe sometimes if you meet again, maybe you try and show us some of these pictures so that we'll see them.
Definitely.
Yes. But so far, can you tell us the exact numbers of paintings you have done? And in arts, there are a lot of branches of arts. Which one do you specialize in?
Okay, I specialize in painting. Like before now,
yes,
the days of NCE,
yes,
it was double major.
Okay.
So you have to do one fine arts and do one applied arts. Then I specialize in painting and graphics.
Okay. Painting and graphics.
So painting being the fine arts and graphics being the applied arts.
Okay.
But when I proceeded to the university,
yes,
I specialize strictly on painting.
And
that was where I had my first degree.
Okay.
My second
degree,
and my third
degree,
all in painting.
Well, that's interesting. We have some of your pictures, some of your images you painted. You see them around here, and they said that in art, it's only the person that paint can explain what is on the image, what is all about the image.
Yeah.
Right side, we have a couple of your paintings displayed here. I need one that you can just explain what is on the picture.
Okay, let me start from the last.
Yes.
Because that's about my last piece.
Yeah.
That I painted
lately.
Most times when I come home, I don't really work here in Pankshin.
Yes.
So it's when I come home that I try to conceive paintings that reflect my immediate environment. That's the Pankshin environment and Bengas
Cultural background.
cultural, yeah.
And that's where it comes about. We have to talk about the preservation of the culture. You know, your art is tilting towards preservation of the culture of the Ngas people.
That's exactly where I'm heading to.
All right.
You know, like in the university, most times what they teach you is Western culture, other people's culture all
Yes.
the time. Not, you know, you have limited time to actually exhibit or display your own culture. See,
Yes.
so most times when I come home, you know, I think we have a very rich culture.
Okay.
You know, we have stories, you know, rich stories that have not been told, you know, to the world. You know, cultures are really, really, in fact, if you travel out and you see what people do with their cultures that are not as you know, interesting as ours, that are not historically based as ours, you know, you'll be amazed. You know, people make money, you know, create a lot of stories with their own cultures. So at home here, I thought, but we have, our culture is rich.
It's very rich.
There are
Still
a lot of things we can actually explore with our culture and, you know, make a lot of impact globally,
Yes.
not just locally.
Yeah.
You know, but we are yet to explore it.
Okay.
You know,
So that's what makes you to paint this particular picture.
So and the fact that I think it's UNICEF that had one research.
Yes.
I think it was in 2008 or so that they said like a lot of languages were going to be extinct in the next 50 years. But I think Ngas language is among them, yes, that are going to be extinct if care is not taken.
Wow.
You know, that's a deliberate, conscious effort is not made to preserve the culture.
Yes.
So I think in a bit, my own bit is, okay, what can I do to preserve Ngas culture? So that's why I decide to use art, which is my area of specialization, to try to advance the Ngas tradition and culture.
In doing this, you have a lot of challenges. Well, when one conceives an idea, he wants to express his idea to other people. You find it difficult. There are a lot of things you discover when you are bringing something new in the community. There's always challenges. So, as an artist, what are your challenges? Those things you are facing, your obstacles you are facing during doing your work as an artist.
I think the first challenge for virtually every artist is the fact that, especially in this part of the world, the lack of appreciation.
Okay.
People hardly, they don't even understand. You know, an average person does not understand what you are even trying to. You know, when people see you, they just say, especially those days in the university.
Yes.
A lot of people will just pass you and they'll say, this guy is what if you tell people what you are reading in the university, they say, he's just drawing now.
Just doing.
You know, they feel art is just drawing. Just grab a pen and paper and just draw. So a lot of people actually look down on the profession. But I think art is more than what you think. In fact, I think it was is it Picasso that said art is that thing that you enjoy after you must have